So in today's video, I'll be talking about CeMAP. So first of all, what does CeMAP stand for? CeMAP is an acronym of Certificate in Mortgage Advice and Practice and is awarded by the London Institute of Banking and Finance, commonly known as LIBF. It's been a qualification that's been available since 1998. So why do you need CeMAP? Well, in the mortgage industry, CeMAP is commonly regarded as the industry benchmark qualification. It is a regulatory requirement for all mortgage advisors to hold CeMAP or equivalent qualification. And for trainee mortgage advisors, it is a common requirement that you have minimum CeMAP 1. However, with the industry, it is seeing an increasing trend towards full CeMAP being required even in trainee mortgage advisor roles. So how is CeMAP structured? CeMAP is broken down into 7 units that are spread across 3 modules. CeMAP 1 is the first module that consists of Unit 1 and Unit 2, and this is to do with the introduction to financial services and focuses on the regulation side. This is why it's a really useful module to focus on if you're a trainee mortgage advisor or wanting to become a trainee mortgage advisor, as it will give you a really good foundation knowledge of the industry and also the legal and ethical side of things. It is a 2-hour exam consisting of 100 multiple choice questions. Then you go on to CeMAP 2. This is also a 2-hour exam consisting of 100 multiple choice questions, and this covers units 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then you've got CeMAP 3, which focuses on unit 7 and is also consolidating all your prior knowledge between units 1 to 6. This is also a 2-hour exam, however this time it is based on 6 case studies with 10 multiple choice questions on each. So if you want to undertake the exam, they're typically available at Pearson VUE test centres. So this is most likely where you'll recognise you took your driving theory test. And so as you're probably aware, there are many of them dotted across the country, making it nice and easy to access one nearby to you. Also what they are doing is they're now making the test available online, so you should be able to sit this at home, making it even more accessible for you to sit. In terms of if you want to undertake the exam, it typically costs £185 per module, which for 3 modules costs £555. Now if you're new to the mortgage industry, you may wish to seek help and support when undertaking your CeMAP. So there are different training providers out there who do provide that assistance to you. Make sure you check them with the LIBF's accredited training providers. You don't want to be going to someone who's a little bit backstreet. You want to go to someone who's been accredited. So in terms of that, they can offer in-person help. They can also offer via webinar or just some sort of reading material. And the prices vary between sort of £500 to £1,000. So you do want to do your research into what level of support you feel you need and also your the cost you're willing to pay. So what are the benefits of obtaining CeMAP? Well, as discussed, CeMAP is the industry benchmark qualification. So if you want to move into mortgages and you're passionate about making that leap of faith into the industry, by obtaining CeMAP, it will show you good commitment and increase in knowledge of the industry and the regulation and ethical side behind it. That will definitely help you in your applications versus you applying without CeMAP. Also, as discussed, if you're wanting to move into a mortgage advisor role, it's a regulatory requirement. So it's better you obtain it now because that will boost your application chances, but also it will help speed up the process of transition to mortgage advisor. Typically it can take 6 to 12 months to obtain CeMAP. Obviously you can obtain that quicker through a fast track route, or it can take longer if you choose to go at a slower pace. But that 6 to 12 months is a common time frame. So if you're wanting to move into mortgage advice and you've not started it, you're only going to delay when you can actually move into the role. So starting it sooner will get you to that goal much quicker. So one question I get quite often is, do companies offer CeMAP training? In short, yes, companies do. They will most typically offer it to their current staff and help support them towards their career development and industry qualifications such as CeMAP. However, individuals looking to obtain a new role, the answer is no. Much fewer companies are offering CeMAP as part of the induction package. The reason for this is in 2020, the risks are heightened. Costs are being considered much more closely. And so where companies have typically offered CeMAP training as part of the induction process previously, we're now seeing that be offered much less frequently. And that's down to two reasons. One is the budget side of things. It does cost businesses money to put people through training and obtain CeMAP. And the second thing is there's an increasing number of people who are applying for roles as trainee mortgage advisors who already have CeMAP. So if a company's got many people applying with CeMAP 1 or full CeMAP, they no longer need to provide it because they've got a selection of people who've already obtained the qualification, shown commitment for the role, and have passed the qualification. So it's only natural that the businesses will favour those applications over individuals who are wanting the company to pay for the qualification themselves. So what happens when you've obtained CeMAP? Well, typically this will help you in your application towards mortgage-related roles. And so it's important you make the companies aware, or the recruitment agents aware, that you have obtained CeMAP. That will definitely help you in your application. It is important to caveat though, that obtaining CeMAP will not guarantee you an interview or not guarantee you a role as a mortgage advisor. Just because you've passed the qualification doesn't mean you know everything there is to know about mortgages. You still need a business to be willing to invest in you and provide training to get you up to speed, either as a mortgage administrator or as a mortgage advisor. So please do bear that in mind. If obtaining the CeMAP, there is no guarantee of a job at the end. However, it certainly will help your application. And if it's something you're passionate about, then it's worth doing because you will need to obtain it at some point or another. So doing it at the start could help you get the dream role you do want. So if you're interested in knowing what roles are available with or without CeMAP required, do feel free to get in contact. We, as specialists within financial services, recruit for mortgage brokers across the country, and so we will be able to assist you and hopefully find you that position you are seeking. So feel free to get in contact.